The Mega Dimension DLC just dropped, and there are so many things to go over. We have new leaks, new information, and just stuff to go over about the game in general. Stuff like how to even obtain the Mega Stone to get a Mega Garchomp Z. We're going to cover everything. So this is all you need to know for the Mega Dimension DLC as of right now. And of course, I'm going to be updating you guys as soon as we get more and more information. This one is kind of weird. Based on the ordering of the Pokedex and the fact that we know we can catch Rayquaza, it seems to imply you can catch all newly added legendary and mythical Pokemon in the game. And then of course, I'm not going to read off the whole list, but here's the list. You could see, you know, we got like some Gen 5 Pokemon. I mean, we just got legendary / mythical Pokemon from like random generations here, but that's super cool. And down here it says, so far nobody knows how to find most of them yet. How do we not know how to get these Pokemon yet? I actually haven't played the DLC just yet. I haven't had time. I've heard it's a grind. Like Anubis saying the Mega Dimension DLC involves a lot of grinding, and I can already see that. I'll need to make an update to shiny rates, capture formula, and damage formula, which Anubis like always gives us some really good and helpful, useful breakdowns about things in the game, I guess. We also have Pori Leaks saying that Scarlet Violet Blueberry Academy DLC clears the ZA DLC. ZA DLC is a grind fest. So much more could have been done. And then they said they basically told us the same gameplay loop and called it a day. It has its moments, but it could have been so much more. Like I said, I haven't played it yet. That doesn't make me hopeful, but let me know if you guys have played it yet. I did announce the winner for the DLC in our Discord server. Make sure to stay tuned for future giveaways. Just subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you don't miss the announcement of the next giveaway. Mega Garchomp Z is unfortunately locked behind an event, so you cannot even use Garchomp Z. That is so unfortunate. I wanted to use Garchomp Z on my team. Like, that was one of the only Pokemon that I was 100% going to use on my team for the DLC. So unfortunately, nobody could even use him. But I mean, his shiny form does go insane, so I would love to have a shiny. Okay, before we get to the next huge piece of information here, why would they do that? Because by the time we're able to even obtain Mega Garchomp Z, would there be any reason to obtain it? Like, why would we obtain Mega Garchomp Z if we've already completed the DLC? That makes me think that there is going to be a part 2 DLC, but I'm like 50-50 on that, because here's the thing, guys. They would have announced that. At least I'm pretty sure they would have announced that. Although I know Game Freak and Pokemon Nintendo, they always just like randomly do stuff, so it's not impossible that they could still announce a part 2 to the DLC. Hopefully they don't charge more. Yeah, like, why would I even use Mega Garchomp Z? Like, if there's no point of using him in the storyline, I guess I could use him like on the online ranked mode, but that gets boring after a while, you know what I'm saying? Mythical and legendary Pokemon and ZA and their status. So part of the main story of Heatran, Dark Rayquaza, Groudon, Kyogre, which I believe these are all rogue battles, like rogue Mega Evolution battles. We have the confirmed side quests. Note for these, we don't know which, if any, are event-only side quests like Mewtwo and Diancie. So a Hoopu. I really just said Hoopu. I was reading Mewtwo and Hoopa at the same time. Oh gosh. Hoopa, Genesect, Meltan, Magearna, Marshadow, Volcanion, Zeraora. Then we have Latios, Latias as a Mega Stone side quest. And then the ones that are unknown at this point, like we don't really know how in the world we're going to be able to obtain these. We have Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, Keldeo, and Meloetta. All subject to change as new discoveries are made. But maybe we'll figure this out. We got the cool Hyperspace Pokedex. Maybe we'll get some more information pretty soon. And unfortunately, it seems like all of them are shiny locked, which I thought we were able to actually get the shiny forms, but I guess they're all completely shiny locked, which is like, dude, come on, Game Freak. We're paying $30 for this DLC. We want to be able to use these Pokemon as shiny Pokemon, and I feel like they should allow us to, you know, since we're paying $30 for this DLC. Also, side note, Season 4 of ZA Ranked Battles, we got some details. Can use all DLC Pokemon, but no legendaries / restricted. Mega Excalibur is going to be earned at rank. Reward reruns. That's hard to say. We got Chestnut, Delphoxite, and Greninja you could still get, which I find it interesting that they're still allowing us to even get the other Mega Stones, like if you weren't able to get it. You can also get outfits based on some of the main characters in the DLC here, which I know a lot of people are going to really enjoy this. And apparently you're going to be able to get those through side quests. So like I said earlier, Mega Garchomp Z is going to be an event-only Pokemon. You'll be getting that Mega Stone just like Mewtwo and Diancie, which I think is dumb. I think that is so awful. Why, Game Freak? We have an animation for Golisopod or Golisopod. People roast me for how I say that sometimes. I think it looks sick though. I actually might use it on my team. As well as that, Mega Heatran looks way better than I thought it was actually going to. Like, from the picture, I was like, that doesn't look that great. I like it a lot. I totally would want to use this, but of course, we're probably not going to be able to obtain Heatran until after, you know, you beat the DLC. Also, it's very interesting, guys. We had this leak a couple of weeks ago, which they got the Zeraora correctly, Lucario correctly, and they said Mega Charizard Z tease, which we did get a trailer. Everyone thought it was going to be a Mega Charizard Z reveal. So that was what that leak was referring to. A Mega Charizard Z did get teased, but it's not actually gonna happen. But potentially, they could have teased that on purpose for the intent of having it in a Part 2 DLC. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but I'm just like, you know, it totally could. Mega Magearna is also really cool. Let me know if you guys like this better or Heatran. There will be new Mega Shard stores in Lumiose, which is really cool. The Mega Tatsugiri design is interesting. I still don't know if it's all 3 in one Pokemon or if it's going to be separate designs for each, you know, color you get. Because like I said, I haven't played it yet. Very interesting though. I kind of like it though. I kind of like it. Sandwich recipes are back in the form of donuts. A lot of people were predicting this. So I guess it's essentially going to work exactly like sandwiches did in Scarlet and Violet, in donut form in Legends ZA, which I'm glad they did that actually. I think that should have probably just been in the base game anyways. They would have had to introduce Hoopa probably, or they could just like tease that Hoopa. Who knows? But yeah, this is pretty cool. Mega Golurk is probably one of my new favorites. I actually really love this design and I'm totally going to use it on my team. I really like it. I love the huge flame on him. Bro, this goes crazy. A lot of these new Mega Evolutions go insane. Like, a lot of them look better than the base game evolutions. And we got 2 Crab Brawlers fighting each other. The DLC adds 52 new TMs that you can find. Some of them are in side quests as well. I'm sorry this video is so blurry, but I'm sure most of you guys have seen this. Mega Raichu X flies. I mean, what the heck, dude? That's crazy. Apparently, the DLC gives us a new research task to get the Shiny Charm without having to defeat 1,000 trainers. That's going to be clutch for a lot of people. I know a lot of people are going to be very excited for that. And of course, here's all of the Mega Evolution just in general. Like, you can see all of them right here on this list. Their little pictures, you know, their shiny colors. Bro, so sick. Some of these are just the goats. Let me know your favorite out of all of these on the list here. And what's awesome and refreshing to see is that the leaks for the DLC also were completely true. All the leaked Mega Evolutions, completely true, 100% accurate. So that's good news for the future of Pokemon leaks. Generation 10 leaks are going to start coming out, you know, anytime soon. Like, we're going to get more and more. The leakers online definitely have so much more information that they have just not told us yet. So Gen 10 leaks are going to become accurate as well, because if it's from the same source, probably most likely going to also be accurate. The league season for Generation 10 should be pretty amazing. Like, I'm kind of expecting a lot just because we had so much stuff with Legends ZA, meaning Generation 10 should be almost double time because the new generation is bigger than a Legends game. Like, Generation 10, I mean, just based on the name, should be absolutely insane. The first double-digit Pokemon generation. It'll be the first new generation on the Nintendo Switch 2, which is a big deal. So Generation 10 should be a pretty big time for Pokemon. So make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss everything about Generation 10. And let me know some of your ideas and thoughts about Gen 10, guys, in the comments down below. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your favorite new Mega Evolution. Subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications so you don't miss Pokemon news, leaks, and updates. If you're watching this far in the video, comment down below Mega Mewtwo Z to confuse those people who are not watching this far. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.